here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, this is exciting. We're making each day better. We're making each day better. We're making each day better. One song at a time. A daily antidote of song. Okay. Greetings, sending so much love and joy out to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever we are in this world, we are on this journey together, and it's a good thing. I'm Arne, I'm your host for this Tuesday edition of Daily Antidote of Song that is coming to you every single day by the incredible folks over at Carpe Diem Arts. Okay, put that left shoulder front, push it out, push it out, push it out. Push it out, push it out, push it. They get left shoulders. Push it out, push it out, push it out. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. It's June 13th. I think it's day 1164, but the smart people here are going to tell me for sure. I want to thank Jojo Rossi for creating this series. Let's give her a hand, send her love wherever she happens to be. And our Zoom goddess for the day, jamming on the one, jamming on the one, jamming on the one. Jaden is here. And look at her backdrop. Her Zoom background looks really familiar. Hmm. Hmm. It looks like she's at a library or something. All right, we'll figure it out. If anybody knows where Jaden is, put it in the chat because I'm clueless. Okay, let's see who's in the room today. We have Dory. Okay, Dory, what do you? Oh, it is 1164. Okay. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Hello, Dory. And Ollie is going to make an appearance. I'm sure that's Aloysius in the car. Pardon me. There's Deli here. We've got Nancy with Irish Cow. We've got Sheila in Florida, Hoda in British Columbia, my girl Arlene Baxter in Berkeley. We've got Michelle in Silver Spring. Papa James Harkless is here. Greetings to you, sir. Always good to see you. Ann in Nashville is here. Sandita is here. We've got Bob. Yes, hello to you, Bob. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hello, hello. Is that my Miles? And are you having a banana? I have a banana over here. I'm gonna get a banana. Okay, and we got Amanda too. Thank you. Is that a pickle? Is it margarine? Are you eating margarine again? Come on, Miles. All right, let me keep moving forward. We've got Clive in Birmingham, UK. Oh, it's an apple. All right. My sister used to eat margarine. All right. Clive in Birmingham. Oh my God, why did I say that? Birmingham, UK is here. Kathy in Virginia is here. We've got Archie or Hindi or both. Let's see. We've got Ruth in Birmingham. Hey, Ruth is up the street from Clive. We've got Sarah Page in Texas. Thank you. Jean in Pittsburgh. We've got Trish here. Ann in Silver Spring. Kavya is here. We've got Jane in Texas. We've got Storm here. We've got Kevin in DC. Jamie in Virginia. Oh my goodness, I love that rainbow. We've got one curly top, two curly top, three curly tops. Hey, hey, with an orange. Yes, I receive. I receive. We've got Bob and a Bear in Massachusetts. Somewhere. Okay, KN, Bob and Bear, KN Ma. Okay, it's early. I'll have to figure that out. I'll decipher it later. Annette in California is here. Hello. Linda in Concord, Maine. Hello, Linda. You look very silver. Okay, maybe it's my screen. All right, Cricket is here. And let's see, who else do we have? We've got Nancy. Isha is here. Julian in Ontario, Canada. Bronwyn in Victoria, BC. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Gary with Solutions. Caroline in DC. Carolyn Wolf is here. Hello. Carol J in Connecticut. We've got Caroline, Carolyn, and Carol J all next to each other. Linda Rose is here. Vikram is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to all. If this is your first time at Daily Antidote of Song, how in the world did you find us on day 1164? Put it in the chat, please, with your name and just accept this warm, warm welcome. Welcome to the family. Now you get to do dishes because you in the family. You get to do the okay. Let me keep moving forward. All right, let's all take a breath today. It's going to be a beautiful time because we have our wonderful Shruthi here in the house. Come to the stage, please, Shruthi.
Hey everyone, it's so good to be back. And today I have a song for you that's gonna keep you up on your feet, hopefully. And it's related to a little thing. So I'm in Pune right now, which is in the western part of India. And what is actually the world's largest traveling pilgrimage is currently happening through my city right now. And it's this subversive reclamation of spiritual and religious knowledge. That it's a movement that dates back about 800 years and continues to this day, and it's a living tradition. And there's lots of songs. Basically, the way that people transmit this tradition and have been doing so for the past 800 years is through song. And we're going to sing a simple song that stems from this tradition that's actually based on a game. And so I'll sing it once, and then my little sister Aditi is here, and she's going to help me show you what the game really is. It's a game called Fugdi, and it involves like holding hands and twirling round. And so if you have somebody in the house who you can play with and play this game with, that would be fantastic. Bring them right over here. If you're playing on your own, we can kind of do whirling dervish kind of movements and play Fugdi on our own. But basically, it's based on this game, and this particular poem dates back about 800 years. But the tune is mine. The tune is about 7 years old, I guess. So you have a 7-year-old tune and an 800-year-old poem, and a game that dates back possibly millennia before that. So
I love it.
So here goes, and I'll focus on the first verse and sing that a few times. So it's easily repeatable. My 5-year-old, there's a bunch of 5-year-olds who sing this as well. So that might give you a little bit of comfort in trying to sing this song from a culture that might be miles away from where you are, but actually it's very close. So. Fugdi fuge by fugdi fu, 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 fugdi fu. And when I teach this in schools and when I teach this to children, we kind of have a competition to see who can keep going on that one breath, that big fugdi fu. So we're going to let's do fugdi fuge by 4 times, and then we'll do a big fugdi fu, and we'll see how long we can keep that going. Fugdi fuge by fugdi fu, fugdi fuge by fugdi fu, fugdi fuge by fugdi fu, fugdi fuge by fugdi, the big one, fugdi fu. Fugdi fuge by fugdi fu, 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 fugdi fu. And now let's go through the verse. 2 times each line. Fugdi fuge by fugdi fu, fugdi fuge by fugdi fu, Nija Brahma tuge by Parabrahma tuge, Nija Brahma tuge by Parabrahma tuge, fugdi fuge by fugdi fu, fugdi fuge by fugdi fu, Nija Brahma tuge by Parabrahma tuge, Nija Brahma tuge by Parabrahma tuge, fugdi fu. Verses, and every time we'll come back to this little refrain of ours. Manachitta dhu, Vishyavara dhu, Manachitta dhu, Vishyavara dhu, Ek naam mandi, Dusa bhava sandi, Ek naam mandi, Dusa bhava sandi, Fugdi fu. परब्रह्म तूगे निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे फुगडी फू हरियाला रंगी सजनाचे संगी हरियाला रंगी सजनाचे संगी सकळ पाहे हरी तोची चित्त धारी सकळ पाहे हरी तोची चित्त धारी पुडी पुडी फुगे बाई पुडी फू पुडी फुगे बाई पुडी फू निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे पुडी फू नमन ललाटी संसारेसी साठी नमन ललाटी संसारेसी साठी वाम दक्षिण चहुभुजी आलिंगण वाम दक्षिण चहुभुजी आलिंगण फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे फुगडी फू ज्ञानदेवा गोडी केली संसारा फुगडी ज्ञानदेवा गोडी केली संसारा फुगडी फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे निज ब्रह्म तूगे बाई परब्रह्म तूगे फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू
Oh, yes. Shruthi, you always bring the vibe in the room. You always do. Everybody, give it up. Give it up for Shruthi. Okay, I'm going to ask you, please, to go line by line with the translation. What was
Yes.
it that we just sang, and what did we just experience?
So, um, what I love is it's basically like the energy transmission of this 800-year-old poem, right? Which
Yeah.
it never ceases to amaze me because you have this poem that's across cultures, but the idea of this game actually what I'll do before I speak about the translation is show you the game. So
Okay.
once you play the game, then it kind of begins to make sense. So I'm going to just you need a little space for this. I'm going to just swing my camera around and figure out with my sister if we can play it. And if any of you are like ready, you need a little bit of empty space, and then we can go ahead.
Oh,
Um, Woo! All right, all right. Okay,
I
let's.
see orange. Oh, my stars. I see orange. Okay, let
Okay,
me focus.
okay. Just see us. Just see us. Okay. Aditya, you know, say hi to Aditya, everyone. That's what.
Hi. Hey, everybody. Yeah.
This is the game, right? You take your hands, you lock them together, and then you go faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. So
Oh, wow.
that's it. That's the fugdi.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Are you singing while you're spinning?
So you can sing while you spin, but if your head spins a little too much, then you can just play it, and then. But the song is the philosophy of the song and meaning is based on this game.
Okay, take a
Um,
breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a drink.
Woo!
Take a breath. Take a drink. You've been exerting yourself. Just take a breath. We're
I don't know.
okay.
Do you have this kind of game in the United States?
There are games that are similar to that. People who know them, put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. But can you just give us what those words are?
So the game is called Fugdi. And the sound that you make while playing the game is kind of, you say Fugdi foo, Fugdi foo, Fugdi foo, Fugdi foo. And essentially this game is based on like a huge, like one of the big learnings from this game is the idea of non-duality, or the idea that you and I are not separate, because I can't play this game with anybody if I feel superior to them. It's not a competitive game. It's a cooperative game. Unless I really tune into the other person, see which speed they'd like to go at, see what they're comfortable with, I can't play this game. And the idea is that the two people are constantly in motion, just like the earth is constantly in motion. But there's that one point in the center that that is virtually still, because you can't spin around without that little tiny axis around which it's spinning. And so the idea is to focus on that axis or that center. One of the ways in which you don't kind of go crazy with with dizziness at the end of the game is if you really lock your eyes into the other person.
Oh, so
And
the idea is to do this with your eyes open?
yeah, you don't close your eyes.
Oh, see, I immediately was closing my eyes. Immediately.
Yeah, you keep it open, and so you lock it in there, and suddenly if you play it right, everything else becomes a blur, and you're just like locked into the other person, and you're like moving, and then you can move for a really long time. And so that's the idea, that you play this game with everyone, and in this game which dates back centuries, like you're speaking about um, this pilgrimage that comes and originates from rural India, with mostly people from India's villages. And you might expect that it might be a conservative place, but actually everyone plays Fugri with everyone. This game is the one that erases boundaries. It's not that it's a women's only game or a men's only game or whatever. Caste, class, gender, everything is meant to be forgotten
Oh.
as you play this. And so that's what it's saying. Fugri fuge by fugri fu, which is a call that you make as you're playing this game. Nija Brahma tuge by para Brahma tuge. You're uniting the divine consciousness within and beyond. Manachitta dhu vishavaratu. Any of the weird thoughts or something that's disturbing us goes up in smoke, and all of poisonous thoughts get spat out. So Vishyavada thu. Thu in any Indian language is like when you spit out something.
Release it.
Um,
Okay.
and so it's really speaking about that. Ekanama mandi duja bhava sandi. That there's really one truth, and you're letting everything else go away. And then the last line is really beautiful. It says Jnanadeva Godi Keli Samsara Fugdi. And Jnaneshwar is this poet who has written this composition 800 years ago. Typically there's a signature. Jnanadeva Godi Keli Samsara Fugdi. Did Fugdi with this entire world, with this entire universe. Jnanadeva is constantly playing this game with the universe. This game of truly trying to find the other person's eyes and look in and see
Oh, wow.
Shruti in Ane and Ane and Shruti and Delhi and Dori and Sheila and me and Arlene, and like when we really begin to see each other as equals beyond the color of our skin or our race or our name or our gender. That's what this song is about.
Oh, wow. And so is the idea you get a partner and then you spend together and then you move to another partner?
Yeah, and so there are actually these crazy games called the Ringan, which sometimes involve horses, but at its simplest form, it is two people playing Fugri. Then you also have larger groups where people like play different versions of Fugri. Sometimes you might just like spin on your bum and extend your legs out, and I have actually it's the sheer range of these games and the simplicity of these games, because you don't have anything. You're on this 21-day continuous walking pilgrimage. You don't have really resources. You don't have bats and balls and tennis rackets and stuff. So you just have yourself and the people around you and the ground around you, and it's the most simple, the most delightful games ever. So Fugdi is typically played with two people. You can also, of course, play it with three or four, and I have, whenever I teach this in schools, typically then students are like, we want to do a 10% Fugdi, and you can absolutely. So you
Wow.
just kind of interlock your hands and tune in and start spinning madly. And the idea is you go faster and faster.
Oh
Uh,
my
when you
stars.
can really go fast and equal like go way past any Formula One driver speed, that's when you really know you've got the game, right?
But the main thing is holding on. You got to hold on.
Yeah, you got to
You gotta,
hold on.
you gotta hold on.
And Julie's question is really nice. What about two people of different sizes? Well, you can totally play it with anybody of any size. You've just got to like tune in very deeply and see. It's not like you need somebody of the same weight or the same height or anything. You just have to tune in. Yes, I mean the height can become a little bit of a challenge, but no, I mean I've played it with like tiny 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds. So
Oh wow. And did I notice you leaning back as you were holding?
yeah, you,
So
you
that's
basically let
you're
go.
leaning. Okay, you're leaning back into it. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, this is
You've got to
fascinating.
trust, right? Yeah, you've got to trust and really hold on
And
and
look.
hope that the other person holds on. And you just wait.
Wow. And look, because my first inclination is to close my eyes because I want to be spinning, but that's just me. Wow, this is fascinating. Tell us the name of the pilgrimage. What is the occasion called that this pilgrimage is happening right now?
Well, it's called the Wadi, and I'm just putting it up in the chat. And the Wadi is really a journey, and the idea is that, I guess, with any pilgrimage is to really mirror our own inner journeys in the external world, and at least that's what this pilgrimage is. I don't know why other people might do other pilgrimages. I've personally never been on the 21-day pilgrimage myself. It's a bit too much for me. There's about 1 million people walking,
Ooh.
and so it's a bit much for me to handle personally, but I love this tradition. I've been immersed in it since I was a kid. I sing all the songs. I've worked on a lot of the feminist reclamations I do are by the women poetesses by the poetesses of this tradition, and all of the wonderful, beautiful, subversive, badass, amazing poems that
There you go. Now I'm so curious. What is it like when you have this large amount of people that are walking through a town? Are they on particular streets? Is there someone leading in the front? Do you all is there a call that's put out to say we're here, we're coming through now, or is everybody on Twitter? What's how do you how do you know when people are close? And what do you do? Do you throw beads? Do you give them anything? Do you shout? Do you give them water? What do you do?
That's an amazing question. Also, yes, it's been on Twitter for 800 years. Absolutely, that's exactly how we
Ex-
yeah, works beautifully. But the thing is, it's so organized. Like everyone has this sort of this group number that they're affiliated with, which depends on which village, which community, which tradition they're sort of coming from. It starts like the pilgrimage is started with um, this poet's sort of community. And when I say community, it's not just family or village, but everyone who finds themselves called to this poet and Jnaneshwar. So this group of people sort of leads, and then each person is assigned a group number, like you kind of know which group. And since it's been going on for years, nobody really needs instructions. Everyone is hosted, everyone knows where they're being hosted. Like yesterday I was on my way there, and the taxi driver was like, hey, you're going to sing there, you should come and check it out. I'm hosting a bunch of people at my place. And he was it's so really it's everyone does what they can, and people are giving out water and bananas and chai and food, and you just surrender. And what I love is that it has been going on for years, and uh, people are constantly just surrendering. And even in this day and age when we have so much not to trust about the world and about people around us, for these 21 days it really feels like a coming together of forces, and that people are really going to be taken care of no matter
Wow.
what.
Wow. Are people bringing their children with them?
Oh yeah, people are bringing their grandparents and grandchildren with them, and like the most feisty Fugdi is really played by the 8-year-old women. Like, do not play Fugdi with the 8-year-old women on this pilgrimage. You will get your, you know, yeah,
You will get your butt handed to you. That's what we call it. You get your butt
absolutely.
handed to you. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. And so how does it work? So you're playing the music and the dancers are spinning and are you going faster? Is they're getting faster?
I mean, everyone is really singing and dancing, and then there are patches where people are resting, and so then they play these games and they dance around in the Fugdi, and there's more singing. And basically, it's a 21-day pilgrimage of singing
I love it.
constantly. Community singing, really. People singing in groups, people holding the drums, the mridangs in their hand as they go, people holding these ektaras and the veenas in their hands as they go. And so there's constant singing, and some of us in this room have been here, walked a certain section of the pilgrimage at least, and
Yeah.
so it's really quite delightful, and it's historically a tradition that's also been syncretic. So we've had, although the the tradition identifies as a Hindu one majority, in majorly, there have also been Muslim poets and composers who have composed in this tradition. There've
I
also
love
been, so it's really something that crosses barriers, which is why I wanted to share it,
I'm so happy
especially
you
at this.
shared it. I'm so happy. Do you wear anything in particular? Any certain colors?
Well, the men wear like white and typically white and white. It's just because the normal kurta pajama, the typical Indian clothes for men happen to be in white, but they're mostly in white. And the women wear saris of all colors. Actually,
Oh.
nawari saris, which is it's a 9-yard sari that then drapes around the head as well, and it's quite lovely. They do not wear white t-shirts and white shorts. That's just
No
that's not.
Nikes. No Nikes.
You never
Okay.
know. You never know. Most people travel barefoot. That's why I would hazard a no for that one.
Incredible. Incredible. Okay, since you have your instrument in your hand, that's the ektara. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, yes,
You
that's the
can,
eighth.
so introduce us to it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, so
Okay.
it's a gourd.
Yeah, it's a gourd, and there's goat skin, and then there's bamboo.
Oh, wow. Wow. And then the string is how many strings?
There's two strings, which are
I
usually
see.
tuned to one, but I tune it to the fifths.
Wow. Gorgeous. 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 Okay, I feel like spinning now. I just feel like spinning.
So let's spin. And if you have somebody around you, like the curly tops do, to play Fugdi with, you can go ahead and do that, and see how long you can lock yourself into the other person's eyes and into their energies, and see how in sync you can be.
All right, let's do the song again from the top.
All right. Fugdi fuge bai fugdi fu, fugdi fuge bai fugdi fu. निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे, निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे, फुगड़ी फू, फुगड़ी फुगे बाई फुगड़ी फू, फुगड़ी फुगे बाई फुगड़ी फू, निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे, निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे, फुगड़ी फू, मन चित्त धू विश्यावर धू, मन चित्त धू विश्यावर धू, एक नाम मांडी तुझा भाव सांडी, एक नाम मांडी तुझा भाव सांडी, फुगडी फू, फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू, फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू, निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे, निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे, फुगडी संगी सकल पाहे हरी तोची चित्त धारी सकल पाहे हरी तोची चित्त धारी फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे फुगडी फू नमनल लाटी संसारेची साठी नमनल लाटी संसारेची साठी वाम दक्षिण चौभुजी आलिंगण वाम दक्षिण चौभुजी आलिंगण फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे फुगडी फू going faster if you have realized ज्ञानदेवा गोडी केली संसार फुगडी ज्ञानदेवा गोडी केली संसार फुगडी फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू फुगडी फुगे बाई फुगडी फू निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे निज ब्रह्म तुगे बाई पर ब्रह्म तुगे फुगडी फू two more फुगडी फू फुगडी फू
Shruthi. Woo! Did you see? Could you see?
Oh
We
my
had
goodness, the
we
curly
had
tops
curly
are
tops.
complete naturals. That's amazing.
The
And who was
curly
doing
tops were
Fugdi with
off.
a penguin? Was somebody doing Fugdi with a penguin? And
That's
it's
my
like,
baby Bobby Seal.
oh
Oh yes,
yes,
oh yes.
and
But
that was
no, we had Amanda and Miles. Yes, people Ann in Nashville was spinning in her chair with a friend. You had us all going in circles, Shruti, going in circles today. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, let's get our breath. Let's get our breath. Whew. How long does the pilgrimage last? How many more days, Shruti?
so it's the beginning. So there's like 19 days left. You know, it's the first 2 days that are happening right now. It goes on
Wow.
right through to the 30th.
Wow. And so we can go on, maybe go on YouTube and see some of the fantastic. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Shruti, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing the sun with you. You've got the sun in front of you. You've got the sun behind you. You've got the waterfall there. Yes, everybody, that was a waterfall. There we go. See the water? Yes, yes. Envision it. Envision it. I'm there with you. Shruti, thank you. Thank you, sister, for showing us the dance. We're sending so much love. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Wow. Okay, let's take a breath on that. Let's take a breath. Ah, okay. Beautiful day as we move forward. We thank you all so much for being here today. I want to say hello and goodbye to Cricket. I know you were dancing, Cricket. It was Chuck. Chuck, you had something that you were spinning around. Thank you for that, Chuck. We like the choreography. Mabel and a bear. Thank you, Mabel, for being here with the bear. The curly tops. The curly tops won. I'm sorry, y'all. The curly tops won. They won the daily antidote. Give them a cookie and some margarine. Okay, I'm kidding with that. Amanda and Miles. Miles was going off. He was going off, Miles. I saw it. Thank you. Take a breath. Take a breath. Kevin, appreciate you being here. That was so much fun. Kathleen in Albuquerque, thank you so much. Dory, are you spinning an orange? Oh, thank you. I love it. Dory, I'm not sure if Ollie made an appearance. Oh, wow. Yes, Ollie is here too. Fantastic. Thank you both. Sheila in Florida, appreciate you being here. Thank you. Arlene, yes, Arlene was spinning her baby. I saw that. Thank you so much. Baba James Harkless, appreciate seeing you as always. Yeah, that was Ann in Nashville. Spinning around. She was a spinning top. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you being here. Ruth in Birmingham. Thank you. Great seeing you, love. Sarah, Good to have you here. And in Silver Spring, appreciate you. Hey, you should have turned the fan on so the blades could have been spinning. Next time, next time. Jane in Texas, thank you for being here. Oh, it looks like you got something in Sanskrit there. Jamie in Virginia, love the rainbow behind you. Annette in California, thank you for being here. I'm matching you. Blue. I wore blue for your blue glasses. See? I love it. Nancy with the Irish cow. Thank you. Thank you. Diane in Puerto Rico. I saw you spinning too. Thank you. Hoda in British Columbia. Always lovely to see you. Hi, Clive in the UK. Thank you for being here. Jamie in Victoria. Always great to see you, my friend. Kathy in Virginia. Hello, hello, and goodbye. Storm. We'll see you next time. Michelle in Silver Spring. Gary with Solutions. Julie in Ontario, Canada. Susan in Tacoma Park. Linda in Concord, Massachusetts. Aloysius somewhere in the world. Caroline in DC. Carolyn Wolf in Victoria, BC. And Carol J in, hold up, Carolyn, Carolyn in Victoria. Is Beyonce on tour? Okay, I guess she is. Carol J in Connecticut, Moon in Alexandria, Loriana and friends. Anisha is here, and we have to give a special, special thank you to Jaden, our Gemini on the one, Zoom guru, for making everything flow so smoothly today. Thank you, Shruthi. Have fun. Have fun today. Jaden, you want to come forward?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Arne, for being a wonderful host as always. And thank you, Shruti, for being here and sharing all that joy with us. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.